Hello, my dear students. How are you? Now we are on lesson 11 relating centimeters and meters. Now, firstly, we have to know what is a relationship between meter and a centimeter. So, what's the relationship between meter and centimeter? You have to know that a meter is equal to 100 centimeters. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So, if we measure an object by using meter and then I asked you to find it with centimeters, so you have to know that each 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. Okay? Now, in order to make it clear for you, go with me to page 355 to do exercise A. Now, exercise A, find each object and measure in meters and centimeters. So we have firstly to measure it by meters, then by centimeters. As we know, 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. You have to remember it all the time, that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. Okay, number 1 from exercise A, it's done for you. So go with me to number 2. Number 2, we have a chair. We have to measure it by using meters. And now you have to know that chair is about how many meters? It's about 1 meters. It's about 1 meter. It's about 1 meter, okay? And how many centimeters? We know that 1 meter equals how many centimeters? Equals 100 centimeters. So, by using this unit meter, it's 1 meter and it's about how many centimeters? It's about 100 centimeters, okay? So, when we measure it by using meter, it's about 1 meter. And by using centimeters, 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So, it's 100 centimeters. Now, please go with me to page 356 to do exercise B. Now, exercise B, find the objects and measure to the nearest centimeter, then measure to the nearest meter. Now, firstly, we have a window. Now, window, if we measure it by using centimeters, it's about how many centimeters? It's nearly about 200 centimeters, okay? Now, if we know that its length, it's 200 centimeters, so how many meters? We have to do the opposite. Now, we know that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. Now, from centimeters to meter, we have to divide. Now, 200 divided by 100 equals how many? 2 divided by 1, 2 meters, okay? If you measure it firstly by meters, it's 2 meters. Now, 2 meters, how many centimeters? 200 centimeters, okay? Now, number 2, we have a bulletin board, right? We have to measure it. Let us to measure it by meters, okay? It's about how many meters? It's about 1 meter. And now 1 meter, how many centimeters? 100 centimeters. Excellent. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. Now number 3, we have a door, okay? Now a door, it's about how many meters? It's nearly about 3 meters. Now 3 meters, how many centimeters? 3 times 100 equals 300, right? Because 1 meter equals 100 meters. 3 meters, 300 meters, okay? Each 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. Now here we have a whiteboard. Now, if we measure it by using meters, it's nearly about 3 meters. And what about centimeters? 3 meters equals how many centimeters? Equals 300 centimeters. So, don't forget that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. You have to remember it all the time. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. In order to know how to measure it by meters and by centimeters to measure any object, okay? Now please go with me to page 357, problem solving. We will do question number 1. I will read it to you. Kevin's backyard is 643 centimeters long. Mark's backyard is 5 meters long. Whose backyard is shorter? Now, Kevin's back equals 643 centimeters, okay? And Mark's backyard equals how many? 5 meters, okay? Now here by centimeters and here by meters, we know that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So 5 meters equals how many centimeters? Excellent, equals 500 centimeters. Now here we have 500 centimeters and here we have 643 centimeters. So whose backyard is shorter? Whose? Mark's backyard. So Mark's backyard is shorter. So whose backyard is shorter? The answer is Mark's. The answer is Mark's, okay? That's why, because when we know that Mark's backyard is 5 meters, and when we measure it by centimeters, it's equal 500 centimeters. Now, compare between these two numbers. 643 is more than 500, so 500 is the shorter backyard. So Mark's have the shorter backyards. Now go with me to vocabulary check. We have to match. 1 meter equals how many centimeters? Equals 300 centimeters or 100 centimeters. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So the first one with the last one. And here 3 meters equals how many centimeters? Equals 300 centimeters. Okay, my dear students, so that's all about our lesson today. The important things that you have to know from all our lesson, it's that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. Thank you for listening to me. Bye.